Warning, you fucking misogynistic pig, sexists. You were right.
So, who are you gonna call?
Someone else. Ghostbusters, the remake. I'm gonna say that. I'm saying.
Oh, it's a
Ghostbusters
remake.
Remake. Because I'm not. This movie is not
a sequel.
This movie is not the original, even though it tries to say it is. This movie is not. And then it tried to do some kind of weird tagline like "Answer the Call" or some.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Okay. Okay. So before we get into the movie, let's do a little prelude. All right. Okay, so I gave this movie the benefit of the doubt, okay? Yep.
It had a shitty trailer.
Absolutely.
It was horrendous and it looked dumb, okay? I went in the movie trying to be as level-headed as possible, being like, hey, I'm gonna give it a chance, and let's give us some little facts here. Opening weekend. Guess what it opened at?
Number 1.
Nope. Number 2,
Oh.
It opened at second place. Its opening weekend.
To what?
Pets, a movie that's in its second weekend.
Alright.
Get this.
That movie wasn't even that good.
Next week, we got Star Trek. And what I believe, this movie is going to be, next week, I'm thinking maybe 4th.
It'll go down.
I'm thinking 4th.
But
then the week after that,
we got the Suicide Squad, which is going to slaughter.
It's going to slaughter all the movies that are in the list. In 2 weeks, Ghostbusters is going to be off of the top 5.
It's not going to be there.
It's not. It may be in the top 10. I think Dory will probably still.
Dory's going to be in the top 10.
Dory's going to be higher than.
I feel like she'll still be in the top 5. It's going to be
this movie has no chance. It's officially a flop.
Is it
and it's not because of we're sexist. Men don't like women being strong.
Yeah.
I like women being strong. It's called Alien.
Yeah,
it's called Aliens.
You know what I don't
It's called Alien 3.
You know what I don't
like? That movie's not good.
How we decide we're going to do a roll take, and instead of making both genders smart, instead we're going to make the boys dumb.
Yeah, we'll get to that shit. We'll go by. We'll start off and go kind of scene-ish by scene-ish.
Okay, so the intro, first jump scare. We got this house, and you got some chick locked up in a dungeon, and long story short.
Oh yeah, first character you meet, his name's Garrett.
Yep. Sorry.
That's my name.
Sorry, man. Basically, there's a ghost in the basement, some shit happens, and they need some help. This one chick who's tried to not be friends with her one friend decides she's gonna go talk to another friend about a book.
Tywin Lannister shows up.
Tywin Lannister's there. She doesn't want this book out.
Yeah, because it makes her look like
shitty.
Yeah, because she wants to be like, oh, I'm a prestigious, I'm a prestigious
fun
teacher.
fact, that career was over within 5 minutes of the movie. So then we got these 3 friends that are deciding that they're gonna investigate the paranormal.
And that's where we meet the other sciencey girl with the blonde
goggles
hair.
And all that.
Yeah, that
SNL.
one. We meet her character, then they go off to go investigate this haunted house, and that's where we get the scene that's in the trailer, or the slime got everywhere and every crack.
So from there, that's where shit gets hazy. But
then we meet
the one girl in the tunnel.
Leslie Jones.
She's in the train tunnel and she sees a ghost, and long story short, from there she decides to go to.
We meet this little creepy guy.
Oh yeah, this little creepy dude. What the hell is he doing?
Guy.
He's putting these boxes everywhere, and
was he Riddler?
Maybe. Riddle me this. Then she goes and finds the not Ghostbusters, and she tells them what's going on, and in the meantime, while that's going on, we also have a new receptionist named Chris Hemsworth.
In this scene was the first actual time I chuckled a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they're having this conversation with the receptionist, all these stupid jokes about, how he's so hot, and, I want to touch you, you're hired, because we only hire on looks. Because apparently that's not sexist. Not liking this movie is sexist. I don't know. You want to explain that to me, movie makers? Anyways, in this scene, it was actually, because it kind of caught me off guard. Chris Hemsworth's character, Kevin,
he's rubbing his glasses.
He's wearing glasses, and he's talking, and then all of a sudden he rubs his eye, through the glasses. And then I was like, that was kind of funny because it kind of came out of nowhere. But then they continued, like they explained the joke. Like it's kind of like when you tell a joke, I'm like, haha, knock knock, who's there?
Yeah.
And then I go, it's funny because get it?
Yeah.
That's what they did. He rubbed his eye, which is just a funny joke by itself. Just done. You don't have to explain it. It's funny. And then she goes, oh, why is there no glass in your glasses? And then he goes, oh, it's because they got all smudgy, and I took them out because they got smudgy. Oh, that's weird. And they just like, just have a joke and it's done. This is the scene where they first introduce the men are stupid freaking joke that's throughout this movie. Every dude character in this movie is just a dumbass, or he's the villain. He's dumb or he's the villain.
Actually, there's not very many guys in this movie.
Yeah, they're all dumb or the villain, or the dumb villain.
Yeah.
But all the women are gonna be like, oh, they're all amazing.
Well, we're gonna get such hate for this.
Dude, I don't care.
I'm sorry, the women in this movie were fucking stupid.
Yeah, they weren't funny. Every time that they said something that was like some kind of scientific term, it never felt genuine.
See, I didn't know if I just was fucking dumb or if they just weren't making sense.
No, what they were saying probably makes some kind of sense in paranormal world, but it just didn't feel like they knew what they were talking about. It just sounded like somebody off screen was like, hey, say that,
say
20 grams, and it's
ionized.
It's extremely ionized, and say these things. None of it ever felt like genuine.
Well, it's probably because most of the time they had smiles on their faces, like, hey.
It's another thing about the movie. There are jokes. Every time a character opened their fucking mouth, it wasn't a genuine, here I am a character saying something. It's I'm starting a joke and here's the end of the joke. I'm starting a joke and here's the end of the joke. I'm starting a joke and here's the end of the joke. I'm starting a joke. The whole movie. You go through the whole movie and there is not, I feel like I've only seen it once, but I don't feel like there was any time a character said anything genuine without a joke being at the end of that line. And half of the jokes, more than half of the jokes were all improv jokes. Like, we know that the freaking, these movie creators, the freaking movie makers, the director likes to do.
The scene, go.
Like Judd Apatow, where it's like, oh, here's the situation, and let's just riff and make up funny jokes. Ha ha ha. No. You need clever writing.
Yeah.
You know, clever writing, like, I don't know, what is that movie? The GhostBusters? You remember that old movie that, was a classic, that, was written very well and was kind of serious in points.
But it had its comedy.
It was a serious movie with comedic pieces.
But it kept you invested.
Yeah, this movie, it was a comedy. Ha ha, honk honk.
But there wasn't
comedy. It was all slapsticky, tongue-in-cheek.
And see what
nobody took themselves serious.
I'm kind of mad about that too, because nowadays we write like Sinister, we've got Insidious. I imagined Ghostbusters being a freaking horror movie, and then like fighting that shit.
In the beginning of the movie,
it kind of
that opening, I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. The production value is pretty good, and I'm kind of liking it. It's a little creepy.
Yep.
But immediately they come out with a freaking joke about how the Ringling Brothers enslaved elephants. And it's like, oh, really? We're going to come out with that? That's what you're going to... Nobody is going to laugh at that joke except for you. Like, I freaking... Oh, stupid animal activist. Call me blue, I don't give a shit. Elephants are cool. I want to see elephants do tricks. What is so bad about that? I love Dumbo. Fucking love it!
So far on the docket we got feminist, male-hating, animal activists.
Yeah, we'll just add all of them.
We'll just add that all.
Go on, comment below. I know you're out there. Well, here's the thing. I think most of these women, except for Melissa McCarthy, I don't think she's funny. I've never liked her in any movies ever. But all the other four girls, funny. They're funny on SNL. They're all funny on SNL.
Yeah.
I did not like Kristen Wiig's character in this.
No.
I never felt like she was actually smart. I felt like she was an idiot, actually, pretending to be smart. Like, doing these stupid dances and stuff, like a character that would be funny in a bit on SNL, but not an entire movie.
Right.
I never felt like she was smart in this movie. Melissa McCarthy, I feel like she could have... She was definitely the smarter one.
Yeah, which is
But she had stupid, like, oh, I'm falling, I'm doing the fucking proton thing, and I'm flying all over the
Yeah.
place. The blonde-headed girl,
The crazy chick.
I forgot.
We'll just call her
I
crazy
don't know what her
chick.
name is. I don't know what her name is. But she's funny. When she does her Hillary Clinton impression, that's really funny.
Oh yeah.
But in this movie, over the top. Too much. It's just too much.
Well, she actually only had one good part in that movie that I was impressed with.
What? Which one?
And that's the part where she's like, "Oh, I got something," and she pulls out the 2 guns, and
Yeah,
she's
towards
like,
the end.
"Yeah, see that? I was okay."
I feel
with
like
that.
the licking of the gun was a little too
Okay, that was
much.
too much. Like, you didn't need that. But other than that, her...
They're like whips.
Yeah,
And whip things.
yeah, that was cool. That was new, and I liked it.
And the only one that I think out of the 4 that I actually liked in the movie for the majority was Leslie Jones. I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong, but I know her first name's Leslie. She, pretty funny during the whole movie. There were only certain parts, like the part that's in the trailer, the power of pain compels you. That part is like, oh, okay, whoa. Overall, she was pretty funny in it.
Yeah.
I thought she was okay.
Was it enough to save the movie, though?
No.
No.
It was not. This is what I'll recommend. I'm going to recommend
You watched the first 2.
to not watch this movie, and to do what he just said, is watch the first 2. Even the second one that's not as good as the first one, but it's still pretty good. It's got all the same people in it. Watch the first one, and don't even waste your time on this movie. This movie is just a cash grab to try to get money off of the Ghostbusters name,
Yeah.
when it has not really too much to do with the original Ghostbusters.
No, just cameo.
Just vague cameos and the idea of Ghostbusters, not really anything else. I would recommend just go watch the original and just forget about this movie, because this movie does not need to have anybody else give them their money. Do not go watch this movie and give them money, because they'll make a sequel. They're probably already going to make a sequel.
They are already talking about a sequel.
Even though they're going to make a sequel, even though this movie is already a flop. It is not done well, and they're trying to make a sequel. Don't go watch it. Those were our thoughts of the movie. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
I guess like it if you liked it.
Like this movie, yeah, definitely.
This video, yeah.
Don't if you didn't. I'm typing in the thing. We got mechanical traptions doing things.
Dude.
What?
What the fuck is... Zoo?